Hey guys, it's Renee again from God Squad in Australia, in the backwaters of Glenrowan. Um, this week's Bible reflection is looking at Luke 6, or part of it. So I'd start by kind of introducing this a little. Obviously, Israel, when this was written, is a very different place than where we live now, but people are the same. Wherever you go, wealthy people run everything, from business to church. If you're wealthy, you can have most whatever you want, I guess. If you're poor, and you have whatever you could get, mostly we get ignored. Um, so when Jesus arrives, he feels like the first thing he needs to do is introduce who he is. Maybe not who he is, what he's here for, and who he serves. I guess he serves God. The trouble is, both then and now, we think we know who God is, as told to us by the rich. And what do the rich say? The rich say that, if you're wealthy, then you must be blessed by God. If you're hungry, you must have offended God somehow. If you have a good name in the community, then God has made it so. Well, when Jesus is trying to introduce who God is to his crowd, they, like us, have heard who God is. And Jesus has some surprises for them, because it turns out that God's not like us. So let me read a little bit. Luke 6:20. Blessed are you who are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who hunger now, for you will be satisfied. Blessed are you who weep now, for you will laugh. Blessed are you when men hate you, when they exclude you and insult you, and reject your name as evil, because of the Son of Man. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy, because great is your reward in heaven, for that is how their fathers treated the prophets. But woe to you who are rich, for you have already received your comfort. Woe to you who are well fed now, for you will go hungry. Woe to you who laugh now, for you will mourn. Woe to you when all men speak well of you, for that is how their fathers treated the false prophets. Who is this God that we say we serve? And how is it that the things that we think are good seem to be so far from what God says are good? I don't have any answers today. I don't have any big challenges. Only questions. Because following God is not easy. He doesn't want what we want. Only to say that we all know that when you're raising children, if you give them everything and always say yes to them, you don't end up with young adults that are of much use. So maybe we shouldn't be surprised when God doesn't always want the best, what we think is the best for us. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised when God makes things a little tough for us. But in this instance, more than challenging us, I think God is reassuring, Jesus is reassuring the people around him regardless of what they look like, regardless of how much they've been overlooked. Jesus does love them, and God is excited about our presence, even when the world isn't. Keep reading the Gospels, keep being challenged by God. Cheers.